Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're celebrating 50 subscribers. Anyways, today I really want to show you guys a story time that I have from 2013. No, 2023. It's a story about how I slept at the airport while me and my mom was gonna go to Africa. Yeah, let's get right into it. So guys, we're gonna go back in time. 2023 June. It's summer vacation. I'm ready to go to Africa, my home country, Liberia. Okay, guys. So as me and my mom was gonna go, we were rushing. You know how African parents carry their big luggages. They want to carry 50 luggages. That's what we literally did. And we went there to the airport, the Norwegian airport, to Oslo, because I live in Norway. And as we traveled, we have to stop in Brussels. Okay, so we stopped in Brussels to change a different flight from Brussels to straight to Monrovia, which is the capital city of Liberia. So as we reached to Monrovia, I can't really remember exactly how the story goes. I have like a bad, my memory is not really, So my mom told me to sit down and wait for her as she went to go and fix something. I don't remember what it was, okay? She went to go and fix something and I had to sit at like the free the tax-free area. So it's like really fancy actually. They had some piano, they had a robot that can walk around. Like it was really high-tech advanced technology 3000 type of thing. So as I was sitting, I was like looking around, and at that time I didn't have data on my phone, so I was just like scrolling through like snaps and stuff. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was playing games. After that, I just remember the time was going really slow and my mom was using a long time. And the reason why she had to go and fix something was because the line was so long and we had so many luggages. She just wanted me to sit down and wait for her so that she could like check out something. I don't remember what it was, okay guys? Like my memory, I can remember. So she went and then I was there looking at people passing, walking as I was sitting there like this, my legs crossed, like with 5 luggages around me, and people were staring, but I did not care because I was ready to go to Liberia. Some time passed, okay? I would say around 1 to 2 hours. People was playing the piano, like random passengers, like random people were just passing by. Some of them would like sit down and play the piano, and I would listen to them like, okay, clock it, you can play. After some time, I don't know what held my soul because guys, when I tell you I slept like a baby. Like I fell asleep with people passing around on a random chair with 50 luggages around me. And guess what happened? You would not never ever guess what happened to me. As I fell asleep, I had the best dream of my life, okay? I was like not the best dream, but the best sleep. Like I was and I just feel like my mom will come and maybe wake me up when she reaches and stuff. So I fell asleep, and when I woke up, the thing that woke me up, guys, was I was hearing Jody, Jody, Jody Uzo, my whole middle name and last name. That's what woke me up, guys. When I woke up, you know when you take that afternoon nap from school, that's how I woke up drenched in sweat. I woke up and I was like, I was like looking around and I did not see my mom. I did see my luggages. I was laying at the same place, but I could hear my name in the speakers. I heard my name in the speakers like 2 to 3 times, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? You know, like, why am I hearing my name in the speaker? And then they're like, Jody, have to come to this gate. Your mom is looking for you. So on and so on and so on. And I was like, I remember my mom told me to sit down and not move an inch. So why are they calling my name in the speakers? Guys, as soon as I got up to take the 5 luggages with me, I started to run because I was like, what? Where's my mom? Like, what is going on? So I was running, and then I just see my mom rushing towards me, like, Jody, 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 Jody. I was like, whoa, hi, mom, what's going on? She was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. We lost our flight. Da, da, da. I was like, ooh, I am finished. Because, guys, booking a flight to Africa from Norway, thousands and thousands of dollars, guys. It's expensive. Okay, so I was like, this is my first and last time ever coming on a trip with my mom. Because I have an African parent, so I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna go home and get a whooping. No, I did not get that. But what happened was, and when she found me, she was so scared, because she actually thought that somebody like kidnapped me or something, or those human trafficking stuff. Like, she was thinking, wow. Like, when I came to her, I was like, what is really going on? She was like, why were you sleeping? I was like, huh? You told me to sit down, and I was sitting down, but I was not gonna argue with her, because I don't argue with my African mom. Okay, one thing I do not do is argue with her, because when she was explaining all the story about what happened, that she was trying to look for me, she couldn't find me, but I was like, huh? But you told me to sit right here. So what are you talking about? But I didn't say anything. I was just quiet listening. As she was talking, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad, because I was like, we're never gonna go to Africa. All her stuff that she wanted to do, like, we're never gonna get to do it anymore. And I basically wasted all of our money. But we went to the gate that we were supposed to actually go to, and the flight had already departed, because the time my mom found me, the time was already like 2:30, and the flight was supposed to leave 12. Guys, I don't know why I felt sleepy. I was not even sleepy. I just slept. So when my mom came to the gate, she was like begging the woman, like, can't you just give us a different flight? We can take it in the evening. Like, we don't have anything else. We're literally from Norway. We don't live in Brussels. She was like, well, I can try to find something. And I was like, I was praying to God, because I was like, if my mom don't get a free flight, like, I'm done. So God answered my prayers. But we had to take the flight, I think 2 or 3 days after. Like, so we had to like sleep in Brussels. And I was like, thank you, God, but why not just give us the flight today? Because I was so scared. I didn't want to look at my mom. I felt ashamed for sleeping at the airport. I was like, what was I thinking? Guys, you don't understand how bad I felt. Thankfully, we had a solution, right? So my mom's tempers went a little bit more down. And if you're wondering why my arms is big, girl, look at this. Exactly. Look at my lip combo. Clock it. When I saw my mom's face, she was like this. And then when she when she was done talking to the woman, she went from this to this. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get a whooping. She booked the lady at the gate booked a hotel for us, and we just had to pay a little bit more extra for the nights we're gonna spend there. But she was just explaining a lot of stuff we could do, like to sleep, and also like where we can go to the cheapest hotel, and also where we can find the bus and all that stuff. So she was just explaining that, and then we went to the bus station to go to the hotel. And as we were going, I was still I didn't want to talk, because I just know if I open my mouth, something was gonna happen, and so nothing good was gonna happen. So I was just quiet the whole time. Whatever she told me to do, I would do it. Jody, please come and pick up and hold this luggage. I would run to the luggage. Jody, stand next to me. I would stand next to her. Girl, I was following orders like I was in the military. I did everything, because I did not want for her to be yelling at me at the airport. But she had all the reason to do so, but she didn't. So we found the bus station, and we took the bus with many other people. The bus was really packed, and we had like 5 luggages, so there was hardly any place for people to stand. But it's okay, because I was in the bus, and I would say, guys, the bus drivers in Brussels, bro, they be doing, because they were so, my neck was literally going like this all the time. We finally reached our destination, and we got to the hotel. It was alright. No roaches, nothing like that. It was a good trip. It was a good, nice trip. Yeah, she explained to my grandma to my grandparents. She explained to my aunts and uncles, and they were just laughing at me, wondering how I fell asleep. Guys, if you're hearing a majestic Mozart art play in the background, classical music, are you not gonna fall asleep to that? I fell asleep because the beautiful songs that were playing in my ear was like a bedtime song, you know? I don't really remember. Like the whole thing was like a blur to me. It was so weird. It felt like a lucid dream kind of experience. It was weird. Yeah, so after all the explanations, she decided for us, like she calmed down a little bit. So she was like, let's go outside and walk around in Brussels, I guess. And Brussels is hot. Bro, what? It was like 30 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I don't know how to do them Fahrenheit, you American people. We walked around and we ate some nice food. We went actually kind of like to the, I wouldn't say ghetto area, but like it was a little bit ghetto. It was kind of giving like the more cultural side. Forget about the ghetto part. I did not meet the ghetto part. It was very like cultural area there because there was many like Turkish people, like restaurants, and there was many like Indian shops and Indian restaurants. So we ate some nice food. Like I think there was a Turkish restaurant we went to and we ate there, and we also ate some really nice ice cream. And we were just walking around, actually having a really nice time. And I was actually kind of shocked because I slept at the airport and ruined our trip, but we still got a new ticket to take a different flight to go to Liberia. But at that time, I was just very scared. So we came back to the apartment, to the hotel, and was in Brussels for 2 to 3 days, I think. So it was like a mini vacation in Brussels. So I basically got a 2 vacational vacation. When we came back to the airport after 3 days, we finally traveled to Liberia. It was so fun. I ate a lot of fresh foods. I even had a dog there. I don't even know if the dog's still alive. I have to check. I have to ask my mom. Yeah, I was actually really just very embarrassed that I slept at the airport. And yeah, anyways, I just want to make this very funny little story time as my 50 subscriber special. And I thank you guys so much for supporting me because I wouldn't have been here without you guys. So grateful for you guys, and I hope we can continue to rise as a community. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.